Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We have something major to talk about right now. Now, as you know, many of us are major fans of the Assassin's Creed franchise's roots, with the condensed storylines, with some awesome stealth mechanics, and basically feeling like an assassin, something many in the community have wanted for a while now to be put back into the games. And well, according to this Bloomberg report, that is exactly what we will be getting. So this whole interview is by Jason Schreier. A link will be put in the description for you to go over and read yourself. But it says as follows: Ubisoft Entertainment SA has turned an Assassin's Creed expansion into a standalone game to help fill out its thin release schedule, according to people familiar with the project. The game, codenamed Rift, was originally planned as an expansion for 2020's AC Valhalla, but morphed into a full game late last year, said the people, speaking anonymously because they aren't actually authorized to talk to the media. It will star Basim, a very popular assassin character from Valhalla, and will be a smaller scope game than the recent ones in the series. And the game won't be a massive open world role-playing game like the previous recent entries, focusing instead more on stealth gameplay, and is planned for later this year in 2023. Now, of course, Assassin's Creed, the entire series, has sold more than 155 million units, which was once an annualized franchise, but in recent years has taken more time between releases, leading to a somewhat higher quality games, just with less cooler Assassin's Creed elements. Now, it says here that Rift will arrive before Assassin's Creed Infinity, an ambitious online service game that will continue multiple historical settings, as Bloomberg reported last year. Ubisoft has shaken up several smaller Assassin's Creed expansions over the last year, and even cancelling some, according to the people. Now, a spokeswoman for Ubisoft said the company doesn't comment on rumors or speculations, as they do a disservice to our development terms and community, adding that they have a solid and exciting lineup of titles in our pipeline, both established brands with new stories and features, and brand new IPs that will continue to change the landscape of today's video games. And well, why am I most excited about this one more than, the upcoming AC Valhalla DLC? Because this is Assassin's Creed. This is something that fans have wanted for years now, and we are finally getting it. Yes, it is going to be in smaller scope, but we're actually going to play as an assassin. We're going to be playing as Basim, someone I'm sure all of us have enjoyed. I mean, for instance, just take this scene on your screen now. A link to it will be in the description down below. Just this alone makes the character a lot more likable, and it's just something I want to see the AC franchise take a hold of. We've got all the other previous cutscenes and the little dialogue options that we've had in Valhalla, and none of them come close to being as impactful or looking as good as this cutscene. So I'm hoping we get some more of those within this next game. Now, some of you might not know who Basim is, so I'm just going to give a little breakdown of him right now. So spoilers for the ending and storyline for AC Valhalla, as well as some DLC. Now, towards the end of the game, several characters are revealed to be reincarnations of Norse gods, and Basim himself reveals to be the reincarnation of Loki, since Eivor is herself the reincarnation of Odin, and since Odin once killed Loki's wolf son Fenrir, Basim and Loki now wants revenge. Eivor defeats Basim, and he manages to survive in the present inside an ancient Isu computer. The game ends with Basim escaping the computer and venturing into the modern world, and of course, based on his actions throughout the game, and especially the ending, it's likely that Ubisoft has big plans for him in the games, which we of course know. So it turns out that Basim actually has several connections to Ezio Auditore in AC2 Brotherhood of Revelations, as they have a strong resemblance to each other. I mean, they both wear grey assassin robes that are tinted blue, and Basim hails from Constantinople, which Ezio visited in AC Revelations. Now, Ezio is the ancestor of the original game's modern day protagonist Desmond Miles, and Basim and Ezio's close physical resemblance means Basim is maybe one of Desmond's ancestors. Now, it's unlikely that Ezio is a direct descendant of Basim, since Ezio hails from Italy and Basim is from the Middle East. It seems more possible that Basim is related to another of Desmond's ancestors, El Tayir. Now, also, he might bring the end of the world to us. Now, Valhalla doesn't fully explain Basim's motivations, but most likely they're not good. When the game ends, modern day protagonist Layla Hassan becomes the prophesized heir of memories in order to help Desmond Miles, aka the Reader, to investigate the disturbances in the magnetic field that threatens the world, similar to how it did in AC3. It also ends with Basim returning to the modern world and setting out to find his other two children, and also possibly resurrect his lover, the goddess Aletheia. He is in possession of the Staff of Hermes, a powerful Isu artifact that allows the user to become immortal. And of course, according to Norse mythology, Loki causes Ragnarok or the apocalypse after breaking free from the underworld. Since Basim is established as Loki, and since the world is already experiencing worrisome disruptions in the magnetic field, it's very possible that Basim will be fulfilling his destiny in the modern world. Fans that many of us will have to look forward to in the future games. Now, I am so excited for this. This is something I've wanted for ages, a smaller condensed AC game focusing on stealth and an actual assassin playable protagonist. I am really excited for this. Obviously, we'll find out more soon enough. I will do some digging. I will message some of the Ubisoft contacts I know to ask more about this, and if I can share it with you guys, of course, I will be doing that. But guys and girls, let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you are excited for this Basim game. Remember, it's not an open world RPG. It's probably going to be more in line with the Spider-Man games, that type of open world. I just really hope we get cool cutscenes again. Guys and girls, if you have enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you are new. Also, stay tuned for my next AC videos. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.